Thank you. I think Senator Hovind's absolutely right. If we don't secure our border, it'd be a big mistake. I just returned from Israel, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt with a 10-person, 5-and-5 Senate delegation. So the Senate is working. I'm glad we have a Speaker of the House, but we had 5 Republicans, 5 Democrats, and sort of here's the takeaway. This is happening in Israel now because Iran fears reconciliation between Saudi Arabia and Israel. Building on the Abraham Accords that President Trump was able to achieve, President Biden has been working to try to get Saudi Arabia and Israel to have diplomatic ties and to recognize each other to end the Arab-Israeli conflict. That is a nightmare for Iran, for the region to come together and look forward, go to the light, not the darkness. So here's what we have to decide as a country. Let's don't let Iran win here. To our Arab allies, to our friends in Turkey, this barbaric attack on Israel by Hamas is beyond what happened in the Holocaust. I've seen the photos. It's so vicious, it's so lacking any humanity. Does it have a purpose? Yes. They filmed it so Israel had to go in. The Ayatollah wants Israel to have to take action, hoping the world will turn on Israel, call for a ceasefire, and let time pass so that the moment to reconcile between Saudi Arabia and Israel passes. It's putting pressure on our allies in Jordan, in Egypt, and in Turkey. We're saying some pretty provocative things. To our Arab allies, to our Turkish friends, this attack by Hamas against Israel has to be dealt with by the destruction of Hamas. If you're in the region and you're expecting Israel not to go on the ground, that's not going to happen. You cannot destroy Hamas from there. They're going in on the ground, and they're going to destroy Hamas to the best they can. The goal then is to have a Palestinian plan that would give hope to the Palestinians who've lost all hope, and to continue the reconciliation process. As long as Hamas exists, there's no hope for peace. It was mentioned in Turkey that Hamas is a liberator group. Hamas could care less about the Palestinian people. They want to destroy the Jewish people. If you don't ask me, if you don't believe me, just listen to what they say. They're not trying to achieve a better life for the Palestinian people. They're trying to kill all the Jews. That's their charter. They're religious Nazis. So to expect Israel not to go in is unrealistic, and they're going to go in, and they're going to have our full support. The goal is to destroy Hamas without destroying the chance for peace. So I see an opportunity here, once Hamas has been dismantled, to bring the region together, to give the Palestinian people a better life. The Iranian Ayatollah is the great Satan, not Israel, not the United States. He's a religious Nazi. He wants to purify Islam in his own image. He wants to destroy the Jewish state and come after us. It's a religious theocracy that can't be compromised with. So here's what I would say we need to do today. Let the Iranians know if there's a second front opened by Hezbollah against Israel, which could be devastating, we will be going to Iran to fix the problem. If one American soldier is killed by Shiite militia attacks against our forces in Syria and Iraq, we're going to blame the Ayatollah. I appreciate moving the military force forward, 2 carrier battle groups, moving assets into the region. I do not want a war, but I am tired of living this way. The Ayatollah needs to know a second front means 3 fronts, that we're coming after you. We're going to destroy your ability to fund terrorism. 93% of all the money Hamas receives comes from Iran. All of their money comes from their oil industry. They're incredibly exposed to being knocked out of business. So to the members of the Senate here, we need to tell Iran clearly what happens if you escalate against America, you escalate against Israel. You will be in the crosshairs of American military response. It is your choice to make. If you want a war with America, you will lose it. If you continue to try to throw gasoline on a fire, you're going to regret it. Anything short of a military response being real to the Ayatollah will lead to more bloodshed. So if you want a smaller war, let Iran know you're going to be in a bigger war if you attack Israel or you kill an American. If we don't do that, we're making a huge mistake. I'm trying to stand behind the Biden administration. I want to help them reconcile Saudi Arabia and Israel. I appreciate what they've done with military force posture moving forward, but it needs to be clear to the Iranians, escalation means an attack on you. And if they believe that, I think we can stop this thing from getting bigger. If they don't believe it, we're going to wake up with a real big war on our hands beyond what we have today. I've never been more worried about the situation in the world I am right now, but here's what I'm confident of. The Israelis will fight. They may get killed, but they're going down fighting. There will not be a second Holocaust. The Israeli people, through their IDF, will fight anybody who tries to destroy the Jewish people. That's Hamas. They want to kill all the Jews. Can't believe this is being said in 2023. To the world, to get to our friends in Israel, you have to come through us. If you want to destroy all the Jews, you have to come through America. And good luck with that. I want peace between the Arabs and the Israelis. I want a better life for the Iranian people. I want a better life for the Palestinian people. But you cannot have a better life when the forces of darkness are in control. Destroy Hamas once and for all. Create a better life for the Palestinian people. Reconcile the Arab-Israeli conflict and move forward. God bless our friends in Israel. I yield.